prosecutor's role is to see that justice is done and justice is served, which allows for the establishment of an elderly and vulnerable adult death review board. If anyone thinks they're above the law with this administration, think again.
Michigan prosecutor Peter LUCIDO calling for a committee to review Governor Gretchen Whitmer's deadly nursing home policy in the state. Our next guest lost his sister Mary last year in a Michigan nursing home and is demanding accountability. Here to react is Anthony Messina. Anthony, welcome to the show. Thank you for being with us this morning. Our hearts break for you for the loss of your sister Mary. Please first tell us a little bit about Mary and how she passed.
Mary, she entered the nursing home in about 2014 due to a stroke she had suffered. And the main objective for her in the nursing home was a rehabilitation center, hoping that she would come out in time. But unfortunately, that was Mary's home. And she suffered from time to time from urinary tract infections. And in turn, which the last time I had saw her was on February 27th, her birthday of 2020. And at that time, she was on a sedative, so I really didn't get a chance. I just kissed her, wished her a happy birthday, and that was that. And it wasn't until April 16th that she went back into the hospital. And at that time, I was told by the hospital 2 days later that she had tested positive for COVID-19 and was entered because of a fever and, for that matter, having trouble breathing. And unfortunately, my sister then passed away 6 days later.
That's a really horrible thing to hear. Like I said, our hearts break for you. We've heard so many stories from families who've been impacted by these nursing home policies. So, my question to you is that Governor Cuomo gets a lot of coverage for what he did in New York with respect to the nursing homes. Other governors around the country that have been involved in maybe not identical, but similar policies that had similar implications don't get quite so much coverage, and there are concerns that they may not be held accountable. What do you feel about that in terms of the parallel between Cuomo and Whitmer, and do you think there will be accountability for her?
I really don't want to speculate on things that I really don't have all the information. I can say and will say that, when my sister passed away, everything was hush-hush. My sister was awarded guardian to the state years ago, and there was only limited information that we could get. Our family have spoke together, and what we would like is answers that nobody has received. Also, accountability, and if it means forward to liability, if possible, ramifications for things that they feel, whoever that may be, that called that shot to send people back to the nursing homes when they already knew that they left the hospital positive. They were supposed to go to neutral zones in downtown Detroit, Joe Louis Arena, or wherever the hubs were at for them. They didn't. My understanding was that the informed to send them back to their long-term facility. And when you did that, basically it was a loaded gun. And as you entered, if you had the virus, you were anyone that you came in contact with, you might as well say you fired right at them. And unfortunately, my sister and at least 500 others lost homes because of this.
Yeah, Anthony, I hate to interrupt you. We're unfortunately running out of time, but that is the policy in question, that people who had COVID-19 and those who did not were essentially grouped in the same spaces for pretty much a 6-month period. So we're hoping for a full and complete investigation and accountability for anyone who played a hand in policy that was detrimental to people. And we once again grieve with you for the loss of your sister. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so kindly for having me.